And with that, life is good again. Nobody likes a long intro. Here we go. It was my birthday,
September 5th.
and the presents I received include a ring light for great lighting so I can record whatever, camera so y'all can actually hear what I'm saying at all times. I'm so excited. And a brand new bookshelf. I've had this one for the last 11 years, except it's kind of falling off. The back of it is literally nailed to the wall. I can do that. I can do that right now, except I'm not supposed to be able to. I thought that this would be a super fun video because I'm gonna have fun, so why wouldn't all of you? It will include emptying out this entire bookshelf and tearing it off of the wall and installing the brand new one, even though it weighs 60 pounds. Please do not try this at home, as I am experienced in making stupid decisions. Let's rip this thing apart.
Well, hello there, it's voiceover Ariana here to narrate everything that you're already seeing for yourself. I emptied out all of my books, all of my trinkets, put them on my bed and my dresser, both of which I also built with my own 2 hands. And as you can see, that revealed a lot of dusty crusties, but I conveniently found this paper towel on one of the shelves to clean it all up. The first time this bookshelf has ever been totally and completely empty. How did my ponytail get messed up? I wouldn't even touch it. I'm having fun playing with my toys, okay? I don't know exactly how bolted to the wall this thing is. This back right here is almost completely separated from the frame. Again, I have experience in making stupid decisions. You should not ever attempt to do a heavy-duty job like this alone unless you have more experience than I do. It feels looser. I feel more scared.
When I think about it, yummy yummy. When I know it's got me holla.
I'm moving it. Oh, it was just screwed into the wall. Am I right? I'm right. Ah! Again, more experience than I have. Mommy. Now would be a bad time to mention that I have a knee brace on right now. Oh my god, I've never seen the back of this thing before.
Oh hey, I found a nickel back here.
I am just so thankful that there aren't any spiders. All seriousness, in case someone's actually concerned, this is not that heavy. It's very easy to just slide around on carpet. And welcome to my wall. Okay, let's get building. All right, kids, this is what we're working with. I love my new tripod / ring light because I can show you my floor. Ooh, why is everything ripped open? Should I be concerned? This is one of my favorite parts about building, because when you first get all the parts, you're like, why do I need this many? And then you realize, oh wow, it's all coming together. I love watching it all come together. Realizing like what you needed everything for. I have no idea if you can see me making eye contact with you. Weight limitation, does that mean I'm not allowed to play on it? No, I just realized this is the only guaranteed way for you to see me. Assembly the furniture on empty carton carpet. Nice. Or rug to prevent scratches or damage. I've already been scratched and damaged. We're fine there. Wait, oh, we're assembling now. Step 1, I will need so many things. You know what? I'm just gonna apologize. Actually, no, I'm gonna say congratulations. You can't see my face for the rest of this video.
All right, with that, I got started assembling the bookshelf, starting with the actual shelves themselves, where I quickly established a hate relationship with these number 2 screws because they were impossible to get straight in these tiny holes, and then continued to hand screw in straight at the same time. But very quickly, as you saw, the bookshelf started coming together. But then that was a good checkpoint for me to take a break with my all-time favorite instant ramen recipe involving minced garlic, Kewpie mayo, and egg on top of the miso flavor packet seasoning. It is so delicious. While watching one of my favorite sitcoms, it's called Friends, you might have heard of it, and I also made myself a homemade pumpkin spice latte with homemade pumpkin spice cold foam. So much better than any cafe I've ever had. Sorry. Before getting back to work, and this is when I got to actually assemble the entire bookshelf and watch it come together to where it looked like a bookshelf, aligning all 8 of these sticks with each other, assembling the top part, the crowning piece, quite literally, before standing it up on its own, where disaster started brewing like a hurricane storm. You'll see. I don't think it should be moving like that. The worst part is I can't tell. I don't want it to fall apart while I'm moving. Today was too rough a day for my setting spray, and I understand that. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. When in doubt, use the foot. Use the foot. When in doubt, don't move it at all. That's safest. I just want to be on the other side of this. Mommy, come home. I promise I'll do the dishes earlier. At this point, the last step I had was to attach the backing to the bookshelf, which I prayed would provide it enough support to be moved. I actually thought that now I would need help because the backboards were surprisingly heavy and I didn't know how to keep them in position while I also screw them in. So I waited until my mom came home and then my aunt came over, so she was unavailable, and I decided I'm an independent woman who don't need another woman to make her a bookshelf. So I somehow figured it out and power drilled all 40 screws into the back of the shelf, and this is what we got. Stop! Tells you exactly how little I know about actual architecture, but I cannot believe the back provided that much support. Look at it! I just had to see how this looks. Oh my gondola! I'm so happy it didn't break. It's so pretty. It's too pretty. I can't use it. Now my books are gonna go on. My books are gonna go. Can I put things on the shelves? It's not gonna fall. It's not gonna fall. We're good. Still good. I wonder if I could actually like make really good use of this tall shelf. What if can y'all see? You can! Dreams really do come true. Just keep writing your book no matter what.
Hey, you little rat. Answer me, kitten.
New bookshelf, new me. It's also a new day. This one's gonna be my indie bookshelf so that it looks like I read books. I typically do these by author, so I'm probably gonna put Wifey McKenna's books first. She was my very first editing client I ever had 5 years ago. McKenna, we are old. And this one is actually by Wifey McKenna and Wifey Paris. A pretty great survival story, even though it takes place in basically one setting. So if you need a short and easy read that's still nail-biting, Theater of Memories. Then I'm going with the third ever editing client that I had, which is Wifey MC. This is the book that partially inspired TKC. I read this, I was so angry that I never thought of something like it, and I knew that I just wanted to write a story like it someday, and I was just gonna be patient, and then TKC was born. Mission accomplished. Next up is Wifey Lauren's books, the first 3 of what's gonna be an 8-book trilogy. What's gonna be an 8-book trilogy? What's gonna be an 8-book trilogy? What's gonna be an 8-book trilogy? Gonna be an 8-book trilogy. They're all this size. This was supposed to be a trilogy. I think it's called the Exolansis trilogy. Also an editing client. It is sci-fi fantasy, which I'm usually not a fan of until The Unanswered Questions by Wifey Lauren. And then the author disappeared off the face of the earth, never to be seen again, and I don't have the 3rd book. Next up is a debut novel that I am quite proud of on behalf of the author, Daughter of Axiom by Mike Diener. Also an editing client. This was quite an interesting read with a lot of powerful messages. It is also an epic like TKC is, and the 2nd book is coming out this year. McKenna, don't kill me, I forgot your little baby novella. I never had room on my other bookshelf to put all of even my baby books on there, despite how thin these are. The famous / infamous All That There Isn't to Know About Frogs by Amelia Clawford. I'm telling you, this is the funniest book you will ever read. I highlighted everything that made me laugh and underlined everything that made me smile from almost laughter. Like, hello. And Amelia just... Who were you with and what was on your plate that night? Another editing and formatting client. This is Broken Fate by Sabri Moraine. It's a very unique premise, and if you absolutely adore the fantasy vibes and fairy tale vibes, up your alley. Rise of the Raiden series by Susan Marklov. I'm saying that correctly, right? I actually have room left for my for my books. The only traditionally published books I have, the Gallagher Girl series by Ali Carter, which a lot of you have recognized on my bookshelf, and we have bonded over it. By the way, the EMMALYNN ATERA series is inspired off of it, so just if you like this, you might. Okay, yeah, there you go. I have the old editions of the EMMALYNN ATERA series left. They'll be like slightly hidden back here, so that's perfect. Oh my gondola, it's so pretty. Okay, now I see why people organize their books by size or color. I just realized something. Oh no. Hollow. Yay, we have lighting now. We're gonna say it made it better. Cheers. Trinkets, educational / notebook shelf. In case some of you were suspicious because I totally give off those vibes, I was a choir kid and I won future director for mixed choir my first year of choir. Second year of choir. I think this was the very first thing I ever made when we did pottery in 5th grade. This little guy means so much to me because a follower on Instagram actually crocheted him for me.
This is Albert. He's been part of the family for at least 3 years now.
I have this TKC candle right here. I think I will actually put my birthday tiara that I got for this year's birthday around it. Oh, I feel it from yesterday. I got this biodegradable knife from a place that I'm actually still not sure if I'm legally allowed to disclose the location of, but that day meant a lot to me, so I kept it. One of these days I need to do an origin story of Knifey because he's been around the community since basically the beginning. Knifey goes right there. Excuse me, Albert. Perfect. This is super precarious because these are rose petals from a dozen roses that my wifey Emily and my bestie Bryce got me the day that TKC released. They got me custom indigo and cyan colored roses, and 2 perfect petals fell off of the bouquet as the roses were wilting. I had to keep those like forever and all time. And I get happy every single time I look at them now. This is a bookmark that my wifey Signe in Sweden made for me. She literally burned this into the wall. I don't know how. She did silver colored tassel for Snowlark and a little strawberry because this is Ambrose and Ambrose is her favorite character. And she said Ambrose Walsh in his font that I have for him, Strawberry Boy of Snowlark. And she even drew a whole castle for him, like Thy Kingdom Come with the Dagger, and then and it's just mwah. I have Emberly's and Leo's somewhere. Oh my gondola, I lost them. I don't know where they went. Oh, you know what? And then I have my book on the French Revolution for, spoiler alert, research for my next novel. And it finally has a place somewhere that's not a flat surface somewhere in my bedroom. And then, I kid you not, everything else I have is a notebook. You guys, I can actually see some of the top of my bed again. And I'm gonna put all past book memories on the left because those are never gonna get touched. And these ones I like to do in chronological order, so of course. Oh, it's still so good. Oh, wow, this is even worse in context. Oh, I still have to do a chapter 2 of that. Ooh, I could do a chapter 2 of that next video. And then after that was the first ever edition of OMI. And then this was when it was first published. This is when we revamped it the first time. This is when I revamped it the second time. I still got 2 more copies of the edition before we professionally revamped it. If you want the very last printed copy of this edition of OMI, you can buy it on my website. I think it's $11.99. If you want this copy for $2 off because of this, because KDP doesn't care, shoot me a comment and I will reply to the person who claimed it first. Ah, yes, and then book 2. This is the first edition, and then this is the published version. It lasted, I think, 4 months on the market before I revamped the series. Aww. And this is the very first ever printed copy of TKC. And then this is the first ever annotated copy of TKC. So in case anyone ever buys annotated copies, when I have them available, I reference that. I'm gonna use my old business cards that are very outdated to separate the piles. 3 copies available of book 2, 3 copies available of book 3, book 4, and I still have 2 signed copies of TKC. All of these are signed. Find them on my website. And here is basically the final result. I can't believe that I am recording right now in front of my new finished bookshelf. I love looking around my bedroom and at every piece of furniture and being able to think, I built that with my own 2 hands, assembled it, whatever. While some people became obsessed with Legos, I became obsessed with putting together giant real life Legos. It's just super rewarding. So I hope you enjoyed watching the process of this thing come alive, and you enjoyed my little mini bookshelf tour too, and that you enjoyed the higher quality audio and lighting. It's gonna take a lot of playing around to figure out exactly what's right and just find that sweet spot for both things, but it's a step in the right direction. I hope you enjoyed the journey as much as I didn't. It was terrifying, but I'm so glad I did get to the other side of
I just want to be on the other side of this.
that. If you're interested in YA urban espionage fantasy or YA medieval fantasy, I've got a book series and a standalone that you can find more information about in the description. You can also go to my website and click the services tab in case you need publishing services of your own that I am more than happy to provide you, because I'm still sending job applications in with no responses. And I hate to formally cross the threshold into that YouTuber, but leaving a like on the video if you did enjoy it does end up helping out the video, I found out. Thank you again so much for watching, and happy reading. I am so sore. Oh yeah, I forgot. Look what I can do. Hey there. Hi. Hello. How are you? To my mortal ears, I sound completely normal, but to you, I sound like the great being from beyond the beyond. I can't wait to see how that sounds. Ari got a new toy for her birthday, and she's gonna make it everyone's problem.
Where's my other bookshelf, cat? Where'd you put it? That's not an answer. Where's the other bookshelf, kitten? That's not an answer either. Okay, I'll accept that one.